into this game, probably from maybe playing it without doing so. So I have this quest here. It's called Occult Oculus, and I can't even complete it due to a glitch. Like, I'm supposed to go to this guy, and he's supposed to give me this code, but since I killed that guy, died. I can't go over here. So yeah. So let me just track this, and then this is actually in the theater as well. So I guess we can do those at the same time. Let's go get that. Let's go to the theater. This guy. Too bad we can't pick off that gun. I mean, I think it's just a shotgun with a bayonet. So it's nothing too big. You know what? We're just gonna just do that later. I'll do that at my
Leech spot.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Oh my God!
You know what? I'll track the damn thing. who's down there? Well, okay. Oh, wait, there's a door over here.
It's locked, all right.
Of course. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so... Is there a way? They're not gonna. They're not gonna give me like a small map. But I feel as though this is the right way, so let's go back to the store.
Over there! Over there! There's one of them vermin! See them fancy clothes? This one's a top!
Don't forget to check every door.
You know, I should have let that guy die from the previous episode.
Don't forget to check every door.
No rest for the wicked.
Ain't no rest for the wicked. Some don't grow on trees. Oh wow, oh no, wait, never mind.
It's locked. Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
There we go.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood. I should find the key to that box.
What are they?
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Oh my god. Oh shit, the game.
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Okay, now.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
No.
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
What can you tell me?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Pre...
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the...
What?
I cannot say.
Why would the...
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter. full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like...
My point exactly.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effect.
He's not wrong. Rabies does do that. I've had rabies, and I don't want to get rabies.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done,
I like him. I like
said you would offer me this gift.
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then. Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
Oh, I thought we were gonna fight. Doesn't that have vampires?
Enough!
I think we did the right decision. That was the right decision. That was it right there. Well, we lost a bunch of hints. Doesn't really matter though because the blood quality is the same. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so just a small circle, nothing big. She's probably here, isn't she? Prepare to fight the disaster. So apparently, the disaster is the last boss of this game. Also, the highest level is like 30. 50, I mean.
Return later. So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Oh, Christ! He's dead!
Well, when we tell her the truth, I don't think Lady Asprey is going to be happy about
I'd
it.
step back, sir. Don't come closer.
I don't have any intention of fighting. I don't want to fight you.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but... do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
There's a guy there. Oh wait, that's just a suit of armor. Obtain a drop of William Marshall's blood from Lord Redgrave. Obtain a drop of King Arthur's blood from Joffrey McCallum. Search for consent.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Shit, that leech! Die, leech! I hate leeches!
We're gonna see Lord Redgrave first. Even though I know at first he told us basically you're gonna die if we ever see you again. But you know what?
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Yeah, That's gonna make things a lot harder. That's why we're gonna go here. We're gonna
Sir, you are not welcome.
I cannot forgive you, Father.
I'm a little concerned about what we're about to face. I mean, shit's probably gonna go down. I mean, will this be the last episode? Honestly, I don't know. If it is, that's a big relief. And then I have like other stuff. Then I will have a. This game was much shorter than Need for Speed, even though I think with Need for Speed, I think with Payback, you know, besides from doing the races, I think the main storylines is gonna take some time.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Oh, okay.
This is my territory!
Maybe it's me?
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor?
We just
I shall
knocked
smite
out
you for
Holly
this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Literally, he threatened to kill us if we ever entered here. And yet we just have this nonchalant conversation. Is that it? Well, that was I was kind of expecting a lot more fighting. But then again, in one way, I don't think I'm that surprised, really. If I'm correct,
It's always been your house, Dad, not mine.
Okay, so yeah, there's not a lot of left we have to do. Callum's up this way.
All countries unite!
So let's go to the Pembroke Hospital. We'll get the insulin. Yeah. There's a chapter 7. I don't know if I'm gonna make that. That will be recorded. I don't know if that's gonna be recorded. If we do beat the game, I don't know if that's gonna be this episode or maybe a different episode. I don't know.
Stay away! Back in the grave! Hide for them!
You know, so apparently when an area is sanitized, it has less enemies, and I think that means only for skulls and stuff like that, not the humans, like the Brotherhood, not the human dudes. I think that's what they mean. Let's talk to Edgar while we're here, actually. Oh, this guy knows his wife's... That guy? He knows his wife's dead, but he doesn't want to do it.
Resignation and more determination.
I know I can count.
Where is he?
Blaming me will not further your agenda. How long is it going to take to fix me, Frost? Huh? The right to disapprove of our methods. And apologize and look even better.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
What? I think I accidentally hit one of my abilities. It's always interesting to play a game, and I know Skyrim is like a pace. You know, you open a door in Skyrim, and you can instantly enter. You know, there's like a building on the other side, but then there's times when it's like that even this game, you know, you enter a door like this, and it's like a completely different area. It'd be interesting if there was like a game where it's just one whole thing. I think that would be too difficult, maybe. I'm not sure. Who knows? I remember Tony Hawk's Project 8 was similar to that. This is all can I get it out, but still, like the whole world, it was just one world. Except for the PS2 version, which is what I... Of course there's people in here.
Watch out! He's dead! Go on back to the shadow! Stop! Vampire! Oh Christ! He's dead!
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Great. Okay. Now we just gotta talk to this McCallum. That's actually pretty easier than I thought. Specifically in this area. I mean, the area's just crawling with guys. I was gonna upload yesterday, but I just chose not to. I mean, I'm free today. Yeah. I didn't get home until around 12 yesterday. But I mean, I could have still probably have uploaded, but I don't know, I just chose not to. down here, I think. You know, kind of now that we're down here, kind of makes me wonder if I missed anything. It was like something of importance.
It's locked, all right.
And there's something of importance. I don't know where the guy is.
Turn around, sir.
Ooh.
Die, vermin! Put an end to you!
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital
Go back
ingredient
home,
for my
idiots!
recipe.
It ain't human! Burn it, boy! I'll kill him! He's dead!
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet... I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies! Maybe that is so. Take it then.
Should have turned him into a vampire.
I see no other hope.
Didn't want
for
to
this
kill him.
city.
Should have turned him into a vampire.
If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Why are you...
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of...
We're both...
Yes. And yet what?
And...
Carl Eldritch. One...
What?
Yes.
Like me.
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke.
How long have you known Lady...
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated.
Uh,
Until we meet again.
Last warning, sir! Stay away! Sir, no civilians allowed. Don't come any fucking closer.
to get up. I guess I can't get up.
This one's mine! I hear leeches.
Surprisingly, I have not died yet in this episode. I'll probably die next one. Wait, did I have it died yet?
I have this thirst for blood.
Let's take another one.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, it's not that bad. A serum created by following the tears of angels. Recipe with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disasters and infection.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Give me an area to do that. All the way over here. Wow. Okay. Guys. Why do I have negative 1,245 XP points? What does that mean? Guys, I'm going to end this episode here. Surprisingly, this is the first episode of this game where I have not died. Next episode will be the final episode. And then I'll do the epilogue as well on that one. Okay, so guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see all you guys next time.